Hello and
case you're
welcome back,
unaware,
everybody. We're
AP
here with
Thompson
Titanium
stands for
Court with
Armor
AP
Piercing Thompson.
Thompson. AP
Thompson is
Thompson
the type of
stands
gun you see,
for...
and AP means armor piercing. So therefore, AP Thompson means armor piercing Thompson.
Hi.
Hi, Jade is also here. We are both here together.
Can you believe they still let me online?
I sure can't, but as long as we do, I'm going to keep breaking the rules.
Hooray!
Jade's stream is 1080p while mine is 720.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
You Twitch.
I'm
It gets
built
archived for it gets archived for less time if I run it in any higher resolution.
Uh,
Also, I thought it was 1080, huh? Like it records and saves. Like the YouTube uploads are 1080.
I can set mine up to 2K as well. I just don't do that because I don't really have a reason to for games like this, but I do crank it up for if I'm playing shooters or, you know, more actiony thingies.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Dusk says it is 1080p, at least on their end.
Oh.
Check your settings, Havoc. Anyway, I don't know. It could be local. Okay, yep. Havoc just had it wrong. Anyways,
Game.
Game. Let's go.
Yeah, game.
That's the
Continue.
wrong scene.
No.
There we go. That's
Please
the right
continue.
scene.
Yay! No. Yay! That one.
Slot 4. Keys retrieve 0. Curses lifted 6 out of 13. Yeah, keys retrieve 0. After our wonderful episode yesterday where we got 5 extra keys and then lost all of them.
Yeah! We got our keys.
For almost 20 hours.
And then the game decided we didn't deserve any keys.
Oh, yes. And then we picked the famous court in order to experiment with it. And we have -7 money, presumably because we shattered a mirror.
So, and we have to do triple dragons.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I don't think we brought an egg for this one.
What?
Did we? I can't remember.
Where's our egg?
Don't think we brought one.
But...
A counter tracking the number of castles demolished in the current battle for the wager with your enemy. Right, we have a wager with the enemy, don't we? Right, the wager with the enemy was... I'll give you your key back, one of them, if we destroy 10 castles in a single battle.
Sounds pretty easy.
Okay, we do have
See?
an egg. Okay.
Okay, you had me worried.
I had me worried. I genuinely thought that... I didn't remember that we successfully remembered. What are our units?
Whatever that is.
Food, and we can get more paid by making things worse on ourselves. So we need to make an isolated square somewhere.
Yeah.
That not even archers can reach.
Yeah.
And then if we can airlift multiple times, then we can also bring the egg with us, which could be handy.
Which sounds extremely handy to me.
Handami.
Handami. I like that move. It does a lot of things.
They do lots of things.
They do lots of things.
They help. This one's great at shuffleboard.
Right now there is only one actual enemy, despite being many castles. But we don't actually have anything that can hurt things. We need to get a lot of followers, and then... hurt them? Wait a minute, what are we doing here?
Your enemy is offered to return a key if you can demolish 10 buildings in a single battle. Current best 0.
Yeah, but we have no offensive units at all, right?
Yeah, and our money-making source for this, for the famous court, is
people showing up.
Each time an enemy spawns, we get $1. Diablo pointing out, I didn't remember that we remembered is some very ADHD stuff.
AoE call out.
Yeah, ouch, both of us.
Well, the entire upper left is now all totally safe.
Yeah, there's just one problem with that.
Well, we can take we can take us, and we can teleport it up there.
Swap, yeah.
Swap it with the volcano, and then we can swap with the egg, and then swap with I don't know what else. But we need money to do that, and if we don't have any money because of the money thing.
Right, that actually makes things kind of annoying, doesn't it?
I'm sorry.
No.
Bye, market. Hi, market.
Well, now we have no enemies.
Okay, that works. Yep, cool.
Now we have less debt.
Yay! We need bread so we can get rocks so that we can get bread so we can get rocks. Right?
That rocks. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and then,
Yeah. We need more...
Okay, so we get instantly paid if we do that. Interesting. That seems like it could interact interestingly with the market.
It does. Maybe we can commit crimes.
Financial ones. Look, Gordon, crimes. Financial ones.
Problem is now we don't have enough bread to make more people who eat bread. Humans, I want to say?
Fairies. You know this.
Yeah.
I think this is good.
Okay.
Yep. They have...
Oh, it's...
technically a way to get here, but that's going to be humongous travel time. And they're spawning way too late for it.
Oh, I get it.
And then once again, we don't want this one to go stale, so we're skipping it.
Moo.
Yes?
So, Ludo narrative. This is the famous one, right?
We are the famous court, yes.
We get more money, and the more people come out to see us. But, if you go into our sellable things, or our playable things, what's the one thing that everything requires?
Food.
So this court here, the most important thing it can do is to get that bread.
God damn it. Commencing battle regardless of your instructions. Boom,
I like when they burned.
Yeah. Things you will never hear me say when I'm playing Beyonce.
Huh?
Oh. Don't worry about it, Petal.
Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it then. Scamps! I forget what we put in the safe. I think it's the, I think it's...
No. Dragon's Cough.
Oh, eh.
Nukage.
So basically, we can't play anything this run because we chose a place that we can't get bread, despite my explicit pointing out of things.
Yes, that is true.
It's okay.
I would love to, you know...
Hmm?
Cool, there we go.
Pa-pa-pa-pa?
Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa.
Curious.
My choices? Yeah. They are indeed curious. We didn't even get a single treasure.
Nope. All is lost, everything is exploded.
Hey, we made $1.
We definitely need more treasure, though. Right?
Yeah. This time we can get that bread.
And this the second egg.
The sequel to Egg.
Egg 2. This time, it's serious. Why does that... What? No.
Because we want people to exist.
I guess.
It's a risky play, I'll admit.
Have you seen people? Why would we want that?
The opposing Fae courts are pretty scary, I will acknowledge. Okay, we really got a bread max.
I'm always saying this. Great, good, fantastic. There's more of that other bread we can make.
Yeah.
Alright, so we need egg.
Please.
Shame they didn't offer us food for the ball. Because we kind of could use that.
Yeah, we could kind of use that.
Bah! Now we have...
one move. God.
We
can lose both of our eggs in one turn. That seems insane. There.
Well, this run's lost.
Football did not survive the journey to the end zone. Lose all of my cash. Of course, because you lost more than one football during the battle, you must accept another penalty. I'd prefer not to. Well, you would clearly prefer it if you didn't need to accept any of these penalties. You did enter into a contractual obligation to do so when you accepted responsibility for the ball. You collected the sign bonus, after all.
Health. Lose all. We can trade all of our health.
Okay, we can turn this around with this one.
Okay, I have a question though.
Yes?
Is there any value to this run?
Can we read?
Yeah.
What does this do?
Let's find out.
You have a sudden premonition that you might be on the wrong path. You inquire with your advisors about turning the court around. If Her Majesty wishes to return
to the start of the day, then the best course of action would be to go directly to bed.
Worry not, we will handle this business of war while you rest. And so you retire to bed for the remainder of the day, leaving the war in the hands of your capable advisors.
Great. Okay.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Your sleep is suddenly interrupted by a hushed knock on your door. You fumble for the light and ask who's there. A familiar voice pierces the silence. I'm still not answering your questions. Answer mine instead. Are you serious? Bracing yourself for a lecture on...
Oops.
You remember what this is about, don't you?
Go ahead.
Bracing yourself for a lecture on some new transgression you've unknowingly committed, you open the door and face Puck. He stands a few feet away, holding up the agreement you slipped under his door. Are you serious about this? Oh, yes. If he finds those conditions agreeable, then... No! I mean this! He points at the line at the bottom of the page intended for your signature. You would bind this spell with your name?
Wow.
Right. You forgot that fairies can be pretty weird about names.
What? We are not the ones who are being weird about names here.
Yeah, you're willing to sign your name to this agreement, on the condition that he also sign his. Which raises the question, is he willing to sign, given the terms you proposed? He winces, then quickly looks over the document, perhaps for the first time. With all due respect, these terms are gibberish. They're not gibberish. What part doesn't... He holds up a finger to stop you. Don't. I know what you're about to ask. It's this part here. Why would you need my help to leave? You can leave right now. Well, even if you manage to collect enough keys, your enemy... That's not what I mean. And I'm talking to you. You can just leave.
Yeah, but I don't want to. This is fun.
So it shall be then. He looks around before proceeding at a whisper. Just turn it off. Turn off the game. You roll your eyes. Of course that wasn't going to work.
Hold on.
Maybe.
Hold on. Moo?
Yeah?
Alt F4.
Right now?
Right now.
Okay, what next?
Reopen the game and see if he acknowledges that we did it. And then re-stream it because my broadcast,
Ah, yes. Thank you for the reminder.
Ah.
Okay, should be good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine.
Are you serious?
Okay.
This?
It was worth a shot, right?
It was worth a shot. You roll your eyes. Of course that wasn't going to work. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't obvious from your wording, but when you propose leaving the court, you do mean through the proper channels. Well, that's not what. Well, that's not what's written here. It will clearly need some revision. Do you have a pen? You yawn, perhaps a bit too obviously. The idea of losing more sleep to revise what you had hoped to be a simple agreement does not appeal to you. Perhaps you should go ahead and revise the document to his own satisfaction, on his own time, then deliver the result to your desk. If you find his revisions agreeable, you'll sign. Oh, yes.
What could go wrong?
Very well. I'll do just that.
Fabulous.
Can't wait. Then, yes, I guess I'll be off then. You guess he will. You return to bed and attempt to claw back as many minutes of sleep as are available to you now. No good. The damage is done. You suppose you'll have to manage war today through fits and yawns. You turn on the wire and wait for it to eat before stepping in. Today you think on something that has been bothering you. Specifically, you think about hills do not match with water hills.
Winter hills, actually.
My bad.
No worries.
Now, this fact in itself isn't the problem. After all, hills and winter hills don't match in terms of appearance. But neither do hills and volcanoes, and those do match for some reason.
Well, that's because volcanoes aren't summer hills. Volcanoes are not summer hills.
While you're on the subject, it's also annoying that catapults match with other enemy fortifications, though you can kind of see a logic to that one. Would you rather have it the other way? Your courtiers, for their part, are nonplussed when it comes to this inconsistency. Personally, I'd count ourselves lucky that volcanoes are so easily removable during high tide.
Not that they understand what's going on there.
Yes, does Her Majesty... Go ahead.
Hey! Yes, does Her Majesty would seek a battlefield composed only of volcanoes? That sounds awful. No, it doesn't. Sounds great.
Well, having become accustomed to it, you suppose it isn't actually a problem, but it does continue to irk you. As loath as you are to leave, you think you spend enough time in the shower. You hear hammering.
Hammering?
You've grown so used to the expanding silence of the court that it surprises you a bit to hear someone hammering nearby. Following the noise to its source, you arrive in the break room, where you find Leland nailing something to the wall.
It appears to be a Nintendo Switch. That's the microwave, by the way. That's...
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
You briefly envision him publishing a scathing critique of market and its practices.
Did he really just Martin Luther that? Okay, let's see it.
That's... I will admit that is exactly what I was thinking when I saw that Leland is nailing a message to the wall. Like, are you... A critique that then leads to a schism within the church whose echoes are felt across geopolitics for more than a century. Oh, of course not, Your Majesty. I'm just posting my 2 weeks' notice. He steps aside so you can take a look. Oh. The document affixed to the wall proclaims, "To all persons to whom this writing may come, greeting. Be it known that in recognition of his service to Church and Queen, Executive High Priest Leland is moving on to a new and lucrative station.
Ooh.
Rejoice as the fortune of your fellow man. Keep the scriptures of Market, market, ever close to your heart. One day such grace might also fall upon the lowest of you, so long as you keep faith." Yeah, okay, sure. Wait, he's leaving? "Oh yes, I've received a summons from another court in dire need of spiritual guidance." He hands you a shiny new business card, which you briefly glance over. It appears Leland has been offered a job with a large insurance firm.
Ooh.
In sales, it would seem.
Congrats.
I'll be here to perform my duties for the next few weeks. The date of my departure draws near. Huh. It hadn't occurred to you that fairies in the court were free to come and go as they pleased, especially since you remain bound here.
Well, yeah.
Huh? None of us are bound here, Your Majesty. Yourself included. You can leave whenever you want.
Huh.
Between you and me, that might be the best course of action. This place is a sinking ship. What does he mean? Well, aside from the various obvious staffing issues, certainly you must have noticed by now that the court is incapable of holding onto its assets for longer than a day. Yes, Yes, you obviously noticed that. You assumed it had something to do with the magical nature of the court. Oh, we're no longer in debt. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, regardless of what's causing it, it's definitely not normal, and it's definitely not good. One of the first things they taught us in business school is that losing all of your money is a liability. Anyway, if I finish posting these, I'll let you know if I hear about any entry-level openings for fairy queens. He makes his exit, leaving you mildly annoyed by his assumption that you're unqualified for anything above entry level. I'm gonna go investigate some brekkie. As a result of eating breakfast, you get a small bonus. 10 food.
Ooh, bread.
Oh yeah, that's actually helpful for us. Assuming that I correctly consult the ever-changing map, flip the channel over to the dragon, and then when I choose to go to war, make sure I pick up an egg.
What's the new thing?
Was this text always red? I believe so, Umbreon. Many characters have a text color that is either red or blue, and it is sometimes determined by gender presentation, seemingly. Most red text characters have male-coded clothing, and...
No, it doesn't track.
Does it not?
No, not really. It seems just like it's more about the character's art style, not like gender, but like just the colors that they use.
No, pattern seeking Slimecore seeks patterns, and pattern seeking.
But what really is gender presentation other than the colors that you choose?
Yeah. And also, I mean, we already know that there's gender nonconformance in that Puck and Robin are the same.
Listen.
A new agreement.
Gender is a performance, and I am going to bring down the house.
Gender is a performance, and I plan to get booed off the stage and have a vaudeville hook.
Yeah,
grab me by the neck and then bash me in the skull. I don't know why I went that. A new agreement, presumably from Puck, is on your desk.
We can just ignore that. It's fine. We don't need to talk about it. There's nothing to unpack there.
There really isn't, and I would love if you didn't attempt to. You're a little surprised to discover that Puck has already delivered an amended agreement to your desk. He's kept the language simple, thankfully. The agreement now reads as follows. Her Majesty agrees to leave the court the moment she is able to do so safely and through the proper channels. In exchange, her steward agrees to genuinely and earnestly aid Her Majesty in doing so. The aforementioned aid will be delivered to Her Majesty through indirect means of communication whenever possible. Additionally, Her Majesty agrees to ask no additional questions of her steward, even and especially when her steward is drunk on victory. These final two clauses must be recent edition of Puck's. While being unable to ask him anything seems fairly inconvenient, you suppose it won't be necessary if he holds up his end of the bargain. Now for the issue of signing your name. Since you learned that this place was a court of fairies, you've been relatively careful about keeping your name to yourself. One of the only reasons you tolerate being referred to as Your Majesty, honestly. Even after all the time you spent here, you still don't know exactly what the fairies might do with your name should they discover it. Which is all to say, signing this agreement may result in consequences you do not yet fully recognize. You should make this decision carefully. Still possible you can find a way out of the court without Puck's aid. Sign it anyway?
I mean, it's not a great idea. I think we leave it at least for a day. Otherwise we seem desperate.
You decide not to sign it at this exact moment.
Exactly.
The agreement will remain on your desk should you decide to sign it at any point in the future. Go to war.
Strife, 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 strife.
Yep. Dusk says there are still questions to ask him, no?
Yeah,
There
but
are.
None that would be more important than
Preventing him from going stale.
Yeah, exactly. We kind of got all the important questions out of the way. The rest are just small talk.
Yeah.
Which means, small-minded talk, something that does not require much attention or focus put into, something that is more just words for word's sake, which is something that cannot be handled in the court right now. Words for word's sake is not something that can be allowed. So small talk is currently outlawed.
There's one potential issue.
That's assuming we have to.
Side effect.
That's assuming we care about the entire to-do list.
Yep. But I remember that you had interest in lifting all curses, and if we do sign Puck's agreement, then
we can never do that.
We can never do that unless we're to break contract.
That's illegal. You can't do that. If you... What? You can't...
Just saying.
But
and as you ready the court, your enemy proposes a small wager.
But, wait, no, hold on. If you sign your name, how can you break the contract? You signed your name to it.
Well, perhaps that's one of the unforeseen consequences that we were discussing. Maybe that is impossible. Maybe you're right.
I mean, yeah. That's... Okay. Mortals are weird. Look, here's an idea. Suppose you tried to...
Mortals are weird, and so this is a potential point of contention that I am able to spot.
Here's an idea. Suppose you tried to win this war without gaining any resources during high tide.
That would be exceedingly annoying, actually.
But how about this? If you can achieve victory under such conditions, I'll return up key.
And should you lose this wager, what does he get?
The pleasure of watching you struggle. That seems like a terrible idea. Why would we do this?
Gain a key.
I'd rather actually get the egg win, which requires strife. I think that doing comfort would be a good time for dealing with his nonsense.
Yeah. As much as you'd like to return all your keys, you don't think debasing yourself for his amusement is particularly productive.
Pity.
One strife, receive an egg.
Mm-hmm.
Play. Okay. Now let's think about this a little bit more carefully this time. As opposed to just picking a spot to go to and immediately checkmating myself.
We need wheat.
We do have a fair amount, but yes, we will always need more.
We need wheat in the street. For the feet. To catch this beat. Oh. I have no idea what I'm going on about.
Fire. Legit fire. Although I am slightly reminded of one of the Worms games in which rhyming is one of the voice packs you can get, and then there's... Or Bad Rapper, I think is what the voice pack is called.
Nice.
And then one of them is a crate. Sodium nitrate.
Nice.
Does have that energy to it.
Lots of treasure. We got one back though. It's okay. Actually, does that thingy hit us? Yes.
And if we swap downward directly, it will hit the egg instead. Actually, no. I think it targets us, so it wouldn't. Yeah, neat.
Yay, we're all set.
Secret technique discovered.
Wheat,
Discovered.
top left. Yeah.
Gain wheat every day.
Wheat. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Driller, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
No need to sell off the miner yet though, because it's cheaper, potentially useful.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And put one of
Yeah,
perfect.
One driller's probably fine.
Yeah. Two more. Yes.
I'm worried that we're burning through our food too quickly.
But think of how many rocks we can throw.
What good are rocks?
But flawless.
Flawless victory.
I do think that the water is probably the good option here. Because it has wheat, you see. And also, it has centaurs who are hydrophobic. And then we can buy an actual useful unit.
I can't believe the centaurs are... a joke so boring I can't even bother to finish it.
Yeah, I was just watching the train. I was just gonna sit here and watch the train wreck. I'm like, I don't know where you're going with this, but I'm just gonna sit here and wait for the ride.
Well, I'm hydrophilic. Anyway. You heard nothing.
Huh? Wait.
Yeah, what? Once again, you have the option of picking up a football with the understanding you will receive a penalty if it's destroyed.
Egg.
10 bucks, 22 water, or 22 wood.
Egg.
You collect the sign bonus along with the egg, thus assuming responsibility for shepherding to victory. Double egg.
Egg. Sorry. Centaur. Yeah, that seems like a good thing. That seems pretty good. That seems actually extraordinarily good.
Yeah, a good emergency button, now that I, think about it. Declare the entire map a distraction.
And again, we need to deal with paparazzi, and that's a great way of doing it.
Father Rozzi. There. Now we do that.
You can put that archer on the far right near those other ones. On the rock.
No, I can't.
So there's water on 3 sides and void on the other. Can't? Oh.
Need more rocks.
Well, I think you should cancel that out something so we can get more drillers to make more rocks.
There.
Is that good? Looks good to me.
I guess.
Both the eggs are safe, and that's what really matters in this egg-a-day world. walked up and got one hit on that guy and then walked away. Nice move, dude. Nice move.
Hey, F your life. Bing bong. I'd say we have to do this one because it has market. And we need food.
Oh, 100%.
Rowdy barn full of centaurs suddenly appears in front of the court.
Huh. This might be a good time for the hills to be alive with the sound of aggression.
Beautiful music. Bah.
It was worth a shot.
Twas. We are actually in a good position.
Yep.
The barn will surround itself with fields at the start of low tide, but only does the ones adjacent, including diagonal. And so that still seals them off. Yep.
Yeah, perfect. So all the other matches should need to be on the left side. Like those grass ones, like those wheat ones, where you can make more bread. Make more bread, make more bread. Bread, 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 boo.
Bread, 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 bread. Bread, 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 bread.
Nice.
Oh, that's convenient.
Wheat, feel the beat.
Nice.
We can sell water too. Yeah. We only need like 2 water for the emergency thing. We can sell literally all the rest of it. And we can mine the area above us too.
Yeah.
And the miners can punch. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, and we can place as many of those over there as we want. What did it say? What?
Place over yourself.
Oh.
That would be ill-advised. Daredevil.
Oh, calm me. I was actually quoting Moulin Rouge, not The Sound of Music. Wait, why the centaurs? They cost a bunch of resources, and we don't need anything, because if the archer's close enough, the drillers can go over and punch him in the face.
I suppose so.
Hey.
Yeah, because the archer will be coming from that direction.
And they'll be up there on doing their job. Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
What if you move them...
I think just stick with this.
What if you move them 3 to the right? That's 2, but I still like it. That's what I think. And then we will do another 3 drillers. Or 16.
No, because archer range while on top of a hill. I think it would be able to get that hill and then maybe be able to shoot us from there. Not sure, though. Let's just do the battle here, I think.
Okay. Good money out of them centaurs. Them centaurs making money.
I love when I can extract a bunch of money from tactical usage of a centaur too.
Man, I just really let that sit, huh? Volcanoes. Market probably is the right option, but volcanoes are very tasty.
I also don't like the idea of having birds, but...
No, birds are scary. How can they fly? They can't do that. What the heck?
That's illegal. What's that? You're being murdered? That's illegal. People can't do that.
Goodness. Oh man, I think about that every time that I redacted. My lawyers have
about that every time.
my lawyers have advised me not to recomplete the statement.
My lawyers have advised me to nail my 2 weeks notice to various walls in the court. That's a great idea.
Yeah, if you move those rock... Oh. That's an interesting choice, too. Hi.
Sometimes you need to not mince words. Shut the fuck up. Oh, it's too hot in this room.
You're too hot.
Yes, it's making my room heat up very quickly because it's sealed for soundproofing, and if I open the window, that's not going to make it any cooler. Oh. I have an idea.
If you move the egg right, then you can move the...
I'm thinking I swap myself right here.
Uh-huh.
And then I swap myself right here. That causes 3 enemy stations to be next to each other and thus match.
I have an idea, too. You can move the egg, right?
Yeah, by swapping with it.
No, but can't you just move...
Oh.
Yeah. I like that idea.
That idea is very good.
Well, yes, that's why I like it.
Don't really like that volcano being there.
Nope.
Okay. I was considering swap out Post Rock with that, and then Dragon's Cough, the volcano after warping there. Actually, wait. If we have the ability to warp freely, and we have Dragon's Cough.
Ooh, that's a combo, huh? That's not bad.
Yeah, that's a legit combo.
Oh, well, I like the centaur, though.
Okay, then we stock Post Rock? Like, what are we gonna do here? Some, like, loadout?
Yeah, Post Rock's better than centaurs, I guess.
Maybe we don't even need Daredevil.
I think so. I think that's better. I think that's better.
Maybe we don't need Daredevil.
Yeah. Marvel execs be like...
Sure. Recite the opening lines to Time Crisis again.
So if you swap to the rock... No. Hear me out. Go back. Swap to the rock that's right next to you to the left.
This one?
Yep. Now Dragon's Cough for 1. Fire can't get to you now. Right?
Whoa. Huh. I think you're right.
Yeah. They can't burn down the fields if we burn them down first.
Always saying this.
Okay. Weird angle, but I guess it worked.
Weird flex, but okay.
No burbs. Birds too scary.
This one, maybe?
That or the wheat extravaganza. Because we do need the trees as well.
We picked something that has catapults and no hills, so that's great.
If you move the wheat but straight the south of us, left. Also, we don't need to worry about catapults because we have centaurs.
I guess, but we'll need to get those catapults very close if that's our angle.
Yeah.
Alright. We might just have to do a lot of warping, which I think we can get away with.
Wait, don't do that. Never mind. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
It's
All right,
fine.
Princess, what should my next move be?
Yeah. I would say...
That's what I thought.
Well, yeah, it's hard for me to look at it now since they ruined the whole battlefield. Okay, it's fine. You're doing wonderful. Right now, looking at the battlefield, I see danger to the right, to the east, if you will, which is currently unaddressed. If we can move the center path down by 1, then we can match the, then we can match up the catapult with the other things. There's 2 water there, which is possible. So if you take out the wheat on the far left, it has a chance of dropping down a fresh water up to 3 spaces deep, which would allow you to max mitch it.
So you're saying this?
Yeah. Didn't work.
Dice.
That's okay. Then I would do something of that nature, yes. Mm-hmm. All centaurs. I love it. Ooh. We do need that. And we got money for it.
Yeah.
Meow.
Local broadcast to transform adjacent to farmers. Again, that could be exploitable with teleport spam.
Or we could just murder them.
That's true, too. Do we even need drillers anymore? Like, maybe we need rangers more at this point.
Yeah, I think so. I believe in us. What?
I'm just looking. Just pressing buttons.
Just press. Okay, fair. I think it's good.
Let's hope it's good enough.
Looks pretty good to me.
Damn.
Hmm?
Did you see that?
No? What?
We didn't get hit by the ball.
Did it hit the little guy?
No. What happened is we destroyed the catapult before the ball landed, so the ball returned home, its source being destroyed.
We murdered a child! Yes!
Not what I was getting at.
No, the child object attached to the catapult game object.
That's true. You know what?
Yes.
I forgot about that. Yes,
Yeah.
we did
You can say
sacrifice a child.
I don't like that
I'm
one. That one
allowed
does
to
not look
say
like a
it.
good idea.
Danger
All centaurs.
centaurs does have hills.
But that can play to our advantage, but it has no fields. Market seems good.
All volcanoes market. I think we have to do this one.
I think that... Yeah.
We could abuse the market in order to just teleport spam
Mhm.
until we have something that works.
I think we gotta. We also want to stockpile for teleport spamming next time.
That's true.
Because next time, it would the ideal world, we kill on... we egg together the eggs on round 1. With teleporting twice.
Yeah.
Which is teleporting 4 times, actually. 1 to the location, 2 to the egg, 3 to the location, 4 to the second egg. Yeah, that's good. I think that's a good play. See? I knew that was going to happen.
Exactly as planned.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Spicy battlefield.
I think what dropped is literally exactly... I made a match,
Mhm.
The thing that dropped in was exactly what was already there.
Yep. Bottom left, I would get the volcano away from the eggs. Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Perfect. Flawless. Beautiful. Exquisite.
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 Exquazi.
Exquamous.
Hey.
I forget what squamous means, but I think it's something interesting. Do you know what squamous
Dangerous
means?
logic.
Oh. Knights move down left from where we are. It would destroy the market, though. Yeah, I guess. That would destroy the market, but it would also lower the dudes above us down to a point where we can match them out.
Yeah. We need that goddamn market.
Yeah, we do.
Do we see any potential cascading matches? That might be our best hope right there.
Yeah. That one isn't, no. That one is
the list.
too dangerous if it fails.
I think we do this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I know how we win this. Good. Good. There it is.
Like that?
Yep. That's exactly what I was looking at.
Okay. This is our best hope.
Mm-hmm. Please live. Uncle. Wow, fire did a lot more damage than I thought.
The mines continue to churn. Turn on the water and wait for it to heat before stepping in. Your morning agitation, while briefly dulled by the shower, gives rise to an old habit. You begin meticulously checking over your skin, becoming preoccupied with every blemish and mole. What are you even looking for? What are you looking for? Simple. You're looking for evidence of some noxious and terminal disease. Do you have cause to suspect such a disease is taking root within you? No. Nothing more than a lingering sense of unease. You look over a mark on the back of your upper arm, a location you rarely witness by chance. Was this mark always here? Was it always so large? Is it normal for slight strands of hair to protrude from it? If you took such an inventory every morning, you would be able to answer some, but not all, of these questions. But maybe it's for the best that you don't. After all, you don't really know what anything amiss would actually look like. You especially don't know what you would do about it if something were amiss, trapped as you are within the walls of the court.
True that.
For reasons you can't quite explain, you strongly doubt that the magic of the court would protect you from mortal ailments.
Well, actually they can, because if you don't, sometimes the mortal ailments require time to progress, and time can work differently.
Ruminating on your own mortality draws your mood further south, so you try as best as you can to dampen these dark thoughts. The loath you are to leave, you think you've now spent enough time in the shower. Observe another painting. After a few seconds of observation, you have an exciting realization. This is a painting of a car! While not strictly proof of their existence of cars, this painting might at least correct your courtier's understanding of what cars look like. After all, many of them seem to think cars are covered in feathers. You start to effusively discuss the painting with your companions, but then you stop yourself. Somehow you are completely alone in the hallway.
No one will ever believe you.
No one will ever believe us. As a result of being Brecky, you get a small bonus, 10 water. Maybe you should look at the magic words Skip gathered for you in case there's anything useful there.
It's a great idea.
Also, wait. Wait! You dealt with the troll and liberated the dire goats under his employ. Why are the toll booths back on the map?
No, I felt like this game was more interesting than them in the mix, so yeah, put them back in.
You put them back in?
Yeah.
Then what was the point of everything you've done up until now?
Building character, I suppose? Oh, no, we put them back in. You can just go ahead and, build the character again.
Should we do this?
Yeah.
Seeing as your scholars went through the trouble of gathering all this material for you, you should take the time to look through it. That said, you suspect that most of it will have little or no bearing on your ability to cast the spell. But then, tucked inside a magazine for arboriculture enthusiasts, you find a document titled... Huh?
Trees, arboriculture.
Yes. Arboriculture enthusiasts, you find a document titled Titanium Court Research Plan. Unfolding it, you discover that it's all a single diagram, separated into different entries for research projects. What?
Wait.
What?
Whoa. Hold on. Shower?
Did we just unlock a research tree?
Yes?
Since What?
Oh, whoa. So, water, improved plumbing, gain 1 water per second during battle, leads to... Undo plus plus.
Undo a move.
Okay.
Twice as many moves during high tide.
Oh my goodness!
9 extra lives.
Stone.
Keep stone. Choose the side.
Choose the tiles.
And an implication that there's more.
I think we should do this.
So these projects are all proposing permanent upgrades to the court that would have a real material impact on how you fight the war? What? All of this is super useful. Why did no one tell you about any of this?
About what?
Skip has brought you more books, but our attention quickly turns to the diagram.
Did you really come up with all of this, Your Majesty? Wow, these are some really good ideas.
No. You found it here in the pile of magic words.
So that means that I wrote this? I guess it does look kind of familiar. Actually, these projects aren't just useful, they align perfectly with my field of expertise. Very much so. No, this should be easy. I'll get started right away. Sorry. Your Majesty, do I have permission to get started on this?
If she's already excited about it, she doesn't need your permission.
Oh, no, I do. I can only work on one of these at a time, and you have to tell me which one to work on.
Okay, but you'll have to look over the diagram first.
Oh, yeah. Take your time.
She continues to hover over your shoulder, quivering in anticipation.
Yeah. Ooh, the plumbing project. That's what you want to make me work on? Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was the only option that wasn't locked.
Oh, of course, that's because the research forms the foundation for all of the projects. But it should be easy. It's a formality, really. I'll be done with it in just a few days.
Really? That doesn't seem like enough time to completely upgrade the court's plumbing.
Well, if my theory is correct, we only need to redirect a few pipes. That's simple enough with my magic.
Okay, she says so.
But I'll be giving you updates on my progress every day. If the time frame changes, you will be the first to hear about it.
With that, she leaves the room, humming to herself.
Oh my goodness! Do you know what this means?
Water!
Do you know what else this means is even more important than water?
We can start getting a lot of those challenges done.
And it means that Skip is immune to going stale. She has a project. She has a project. She cannot go stale now. That's what will protect her from going stale, right?
That makes sense to me. And as you raid the court, your enemy proposes a small wager.
Besides, do you know that the court has a limited set of units it can employ? But, some of those units are actually spells, so what do you call those things?
You've been calling them cards, though you don't know if they have a formal name.
Well, but do you suppose what would happen if the court were to lose all those cards at the end of every battle?
You suppose that any kind of long-term strategy would be impossible under such conditions. You suppose you'd be at the mercy of shops and chests for the entire war.
Exactly. Let's give it a try. I'll return one of your keys if you can win under the circumstance. Huh? Yeah?
No.
That sounds rancid.
As much as you'd like him to return all your keys, that just sounds like a huge pain.
Pity. Egg.
Always saying this. Alright, so we're on the mission to sustain this egg.
Yes. Egg staining.
Let's see. Practice abstinence.
No.
Abstinence only education is a terrible idea. people will get eggnant whether you want them to or not.
Oh my goodness. Changing the title of this to the Egg Chronicles.
Chronicles of Escape from... Chronicles of Edic Escape from...
Take your time.
Butch Bay. BAE. I like matching.
Yay!
I like to just make the things move. Do you just take any sort of tactical considerations? No.
You can sell more water. We don't need
poor rates, but
we don't. Yeah, but we don't need moistness.
I suppose.
No good place for that.
Yep.
In fact, we're probably going to get stabbed a few times. But that's okay. Is that better, though? Because I'd rather us get stabbed than the egg, because the egg, at least, you know, can't be healed, whereas we can, I'd rather take a hit than the egg.
Unless the person's appearing pretty late, so...
Yeah.
They might not be able to make it over the mountain.
He made it over the mountain. Ow, ow, ow. See, that would have been, 6 damage to the egg, which is 6.
Great.
Hospital.
Update, hospital.
What does the vending machine have for Sea Alley?
Water and food, as always.
That's it?
I'm pretty sure that's always been the case.
Why don't they have Sriracha?
Sriracha is a type of water.
Oh my goodness. This changes everything.
Am I wrong?
I don't know. We need to put a research team on this.
Don't shoot, I'm with the research team.
Is that catapult not going to hit us? Neat!
Neither hit us.
Wow. You're amazing.
Wah.
Good one.
No, that was amazing. But I am also amazing. This is true. Match for solitude. Let's see, does this make sense? No, it does not.
The one next to the hospital is where I would do it.
Wait. No, this does make sense.
Oh?
Oh.
Nice! That looks
Yeah, we're
perfect.
looking solid.
Top left, you can do the grass with the green with the other green. Not the autumn. No. To the right. East. What? What? Not the autumn. Yeah. See? Mm-hmm. That's fine. Yay.
It is fine.
Mm-hmm. This is the best music in the game here, is this kind of music here, when it's just kind of like, yeah.
You insert the item into the slot and money pops out. Somehow this works.
Yeah. I always recommend pouring water into vending machines. I actually saw a sriracha vending machine once, by the way. The vending machine had nothing but sriracha in it. Ooh, bloodsucker's nice. Mm-hmm. I don't think we'd do anything else. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just leave as is.
Just leave it as is. I mean, I call that a win. We got plenty of stone already, so we didn't need to drill more. We do desperately need a shop.
Unfortunately. This one, maybe?
Left, I think? Because we can find a treasure chest, and those are defensive dudes?
Sure, yeah. See ya.
Clean.
Mr. Lean. Mr. Sachs.
Ah.
I still greatly appreciate that the web game Fallen London has a Christmas event in which ammonia-smelling white powder that doesn't seem to be snow rains from the ceiling of the cavern, and the 12 Days of Mr. Sachs begins, which is a anti-Santa creature that goes to your door and demands you pay him something.
I like that one. Pew,
Mr. Sack,
pew!
take my warmest regards. The traditional phrase for anyone who does not want to give up any items to Mr. Sachs. Mr. Sachs will be disappointed, but you will suffer no harm.
Ooh, stylish move. You're doing fancy stuff in here.
You can also offer Mr. Sachs abstract concepts, because of course you can.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Sachs, please take these horrible wounds. Please take my broken arm.
Please take my Please take my love of baseball.
Never. The crack of the bat. The smell of the grass. This is the stuff that pisses off baseball fans the most.
Oh boy, I hope we get a bunch of units. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Yep, that's fine. Mm-hmm.
Despite how funny of an unboxing this is, I think this is actually genuinely really useful. We have a food source now.
Get that bread! Is that knight gonna kill us? Because I feel like that knight might just be like, you're close enough, I'm gonna go stab you.
Knights will not attack us.
Okay.
It is also very funny that we got farmer when there's no wheat on the map.
Well, yeah, that's why we could. That's why they were hiding in the chest. If you're a farmer and you had no wheat to farm, you might as well hide in a chest.
Sometimes when I've had a rough day, I really want to hide in
Go on.
Someone's chest.
I
might have misunderstood the assignment here. I don't know. 2 drillers mining stuff.
Perfect. They're gonna die horribly. Stuff. Perfect. He's gonna die horribly.
Right. They're just going. They're just gonna die instantly. Right. I think this.
Sure. As long as the egg stays safe, what do we care? That dude's got, like, traveling to do. I mean, we have not gotten a single kill since we've gotten the taste of blood in our mouth.
That's not blood that we taste, that's victory wine. Because we're having such an easy game. Easy game, easy life.
Easy game, easy life.
Okay, with lots of water on this map, we can absolutely, hopefully, find a way to full isolate ourselves and the egg.
Wait, where's the next egg coming in?
You want to get a victory?
Not really. Can we go again?
Do we want to do this as not this character?
Yeah, maybe. I thought it'd be the easiest one to protect the eggs, honestly, but because we could teleport them around.
This doesn't seem like the easiest one.
No, maybe not. I guess we just get the victory then.
Yeah, I don't want to just give up twice in a row.
But can we keep on going a little bit? I can keep going.
Again, for this run or this episode?
Episode.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, then it's fine.
Okay. So I would like to ask again, should we restart?
As long as we get to do another run, then we don't restart this.
Okay.
See, this is why I thought this would be the easiest one for the eggs, is because we can do nonsense like that.
Oh, interesting. I put all those castles next to each other and they didn't match because it wasn't high tide.
Right.
So apparently that trick does not work.
Yeah. If we're gonna beat the dragon, how are we gonna beat the dragon?
Defensive victory, I guess? Economic victory against dragon, I think, was like our very first victory we ever achieved.
Yeah. What is defensive?
Survive 3 rounds. That's it.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. Probably.
Can we really, though?
I believe.
I believe. I want to believe. Matching is fun.
Mm-hmm. It's hypnotic. Burb!
Offensive units that cost food.
We get food here, right? No.
Buy tickets and die.
Yep. Goodness, what a day.
What a day.
Okay.
Continue to churn. Turn on the water and wait for it to eat before stepping in. Now that you've had some time to sober up, you think about your plan in clearer terms. To summarize, you've decided you'll attempt to cast a powerful spell just after you leave the court. Specifically a spell targeted at the other queen, which is to say, you.
Hi!
Hi. Why? Because you need to change. Simple as that.
But I already changed clothes like twice today.
That's right. You're fully aware that you can see these thoughts. You welcome your attention.
Hi. Okay, I have a question.
Yes?
How many times a day do you costume change?
Usually 3.
Okay.
No. Usually 2.
2? Okay. I'm usually around 4, sometimes 5, but yeah, I usually costume change several times for different outfits during a day.
I wonder what level of Mithridacy you're operating on here, because I'm operating on some level.
I'm operating on 0. I actually change my clothes to depending on the mood of what I'm doing at the time, and it seems very strange that somebody could pick out an outfit that would last an entire day with all the different things that you do in a day. Like, if you're gonna go for a bike ride, you're gonna want to change out of your like just shorts and a t-shirt into something more biking, like into something that's fashionable and stylish on a bike. If you want to go out, you might want a sundress, or you might want, if that's what the mood calls for, or you might want to do something vastly different. And sometimes
if I'm going out with friends, I'll costume change. But in terms of outfit, my answer is very solidly, almost always, 2 changes per day.
Okay.
Naked, clothed, naked.
Oh, I wasn't even counting that. Oh, goodness.
You hope that you can understand. You hope you won't resist it. It won't hurt at all. It's just... it's time to go. It's time to change. As loath as you are to leave, you think you've now spent enough time in the shower.
Nah, I worked very hard to get here. I don't need to change again right now. I'm proud of myself.
As a result of eating brekkie, small bonus, 10 wood. Check on the court's ongoing research.
Great.
Most of it skips research is proceeding as planned.
Oh, yes, my preparations are complete, and I've been able to achieve all the desired effects in the isolated conditions.
She produces a thick binder full of notes.
Here's all the data I've collected so far. Your Majesty is welcome to verify it at your leisure. If you want, I can wait until you replicate those results before moving on to the next steps.
No, that's fine. You have faith in her. She can proceed.
Yay!
You said wait?
Huh? No, we need to change the channel.
Yes.
A lot.
No eggs. What does that mean we do?
What?
There's no opportunity for eggs.
Oh. We haven't done mirror in a while.
Yes, we have.
What?
We could do Clockwork Monastery.
Oh, heck yeah.
We could also sign the agreement.
It sounds too dangerous.
Learn more about your time in the monastery? You resume reading about your time in the mysterious Clockwork Monastery. Much of these journal entries follow a simple pattern. First, a description of your daily schedule in the monastery, a clockwork routine that you follow with discipline and minimal variation. Then, a dream, yet the machinery of monastery life melts into the dream, where you emerge as something else. You have a few hypotheses about what these entries might actually represent. They could be a depiction of your future, or maybe a depiction of past events you've somehow forgotten, or a window into a parallel life, or they could be pure fiction. Of these options, your scholars believe the entries most likely be a depiction of your future, and you're inclined to agree. But whether this future is unavoidable, or, well, whether this future is even undesirable, that remains unclear. The dull descriptions of monastery life you can certainly take or leave, but the dream always captures your full attention. You can accept an egg as a comfort bonus? Maximum comfort. Okay, you're not sure how... Oh, maybe that's shiny
What?
you because you are the monastery?
Oh.
You're not sure you remember how this works. Can you get a refresher? Right, it's been a while and you're not sure if you got it all the first time. What's going on now? How does any of this work? Of course, allow me. You are currently playing as the Clockwork Monastery, a mysterious monolith that marches across the battlefield. So before each battle, you plan out the route you'll walk. Crucially, you can always plan a step forward by pressing this button over here. You'll have to wait until low tide first, however. To gather resources, use this card to grab them from the tile currently underfoot. That includes castle tiles. Gather from those to earn money. Finally, you can also use this card to attack your surroundings, but I won't go into detail because I think you already understand how violence works.
Yay!
You do.
Hi.
Pardon me. Hello.
No enemies, so we just munching and chomping.
Water we can only obtain through matching, looks like.
No, we don't obtain it until we eat it. We can obtain the water, we just have to eat the water, right?
Munching costs water, and we cannot walk on the water tiles, so therefore we cannot directly munch water.
Oh, okay. Wait, go back a second. Can you go back one thing? Take a look at that.
Where should you grow?
Mm-hmm. It's just different phrasing.
Yep.
I just wanted to draw attention to it. So the important thing is to get as much wet. We need to get as wet as we can.
Mm-hmm. It is really important.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Assassin, offensive job, $2 for every confirmed kill.
Ooh.
Headbutt, offensive impulse, make use of your skull's high density.
Ooh.
So it's like stomp, but costs different stuff and affects different tiles.
Mm-hmm.
Forward, bite.
Mm-hmm.
Rotate, bite. Maybe that's it?
Yeah.
Yes. Birthday suits are a valid costume. A valid costume I'd wear more frequently if I could get away with it.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Likewise, if anyone wants to draw a moo on that outfit, I do have the hashtag Viscosy on Blue Sky.
I don't understand tags, so I don't think I have any.
Yeah, I'm fine with adult fan art of Moo. Maybe I should state that more explicitly, but yeah, the pinned tweet in on my Blue Sky account mentions the 2 art tags.
Let me mention explicitly. Um, people making art is one of the greatest joys that I have as a content creator. Because when somebody makes art, it shows that they were inspired. It shows that they were so interested and invested in what I was creating that they themselves created something as well. You know? So for me, that's the most important thing that I can do as an artist. And even if the thing that they create is just an ounce or two, I still consider that to be beautiful.
I remembered this conversation and I knew where it was going from the moment you started talking. Let's see here. Like that.
Okay. No, our mans. Oh man, we almost dead. That hurt. Hospital.
Monastery I find really difficult to wrap my head around fully. It's just you have such little movement. Pre-planning during the opening phase is so important.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Damn it.
Go up 2 and then smash.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Double stomp, chomp, chomp.
Double stomp, chomp, chomp.
Oh my god, the confirmed kill is making it so Thorn hits are refilling our health.
It's real good.
Cortisol levels spiking. Yeah. Oh god, that's way too many.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordo.
Does not look fantastic.
It really don't.
That works.
Make mountains to block off that centaur.
Yeah. One more. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. So forward, forward. Spin, spin, spin. Forward. Forward. Chomp.
Looks good. Haha, get wrecked. Hopital. Also, scamps are perfect for us. We want to face scamps, right?
Right. You're absolutely right.
They'll hit us for 1 and we'll heal for 3 each time.
Yeah.
Scamps are like little bundles of XP. Okay. Looks good. Ma.
Rug.
Look at our health.
Nice. We healed off of that.
Mm-hmm.
Never go back. Having endured the long journey across the tide, you finally arrive at your mother's embrace.
What?
Very
Pretty
good,
good,
my
my
sweet.
sweet. Oh my, how you've grown. But now it's time for bed. Let's get you upstairs to brush your teeth.
Within the existing sleep of the dream, you feel a strong desire to keep moving. Your new legs quake with restlessness.
Ooh, God, someone's full of energy tonight. Oh, my sweet, you don't understand. Staying up late is a privilege reserved for grown-ups. If you want that privilege, you'll have to prove that you're a grown-up.
You have grown. You know you have.
Then show me. Prove you've reached the heights of strength, stamina, agility, or toughness. That should tire him out. Will you prove your strength by overpowering me? Or maybe your stamina by outlasting me, Petal? Or will you prove your agility by winning a game of baseball? Or maybe you'll prove you're tough by enduring 6 of my high fives. Oh, one of these better do the trick. You okay?
Yes.
Great. Glad to hear it.
Just chuckling, that's all. Caught me off guard with that one, but followed just like, huh? Heh. That was basically the response.
Fair. Okay, there's something extraordinarily funny about a hospital on a volcano, gotta say.
Maybe the hospital hasn't, like, detonated in years. We're gaining blood from her slapping others for us.
Oh my God!
Wait, what was that about baseball? Hold on, something your mother said sticks out to you. Something that reaches through the barrier of the dream, even. She said something about proving your agility by playing baseball.
Mm-hmm.
What could that possibly mean?
Oh, just forget about that, my sweet. I don't think you're old enough for baseball. Can you even hold a bat?
No, you want to play. Something in you loves the idea of baseball.
Okay, shh. Let's see. You should be able to run out the bases at least. That's it. If you can step on 4 bases, then you win. I think we just... How can I phrase this?
The button here. If you can step on 4 bases, then you'll win. What? Press the what button?
I'm gonna I'm sorry. So...
Yeah.
Every time we see them slap somebody else, we get more energy, which will help us for when they slap us to, power through it.
Proving our endurance.
Yeah. I think that we should do that plan.
I agree.
We've already been slapped once and we got more health than we started with. That's 2. We only need to survive 5, right? Two more. Easy as. We're getting more health than we're losing. Oh, okay. I mean, keep going. Hit me... No, I'm sorry, I can't do that one.
Hitting me more, mommy.
There it is, thanks. I'm glad you stepped on that landmine for me.
feels good.
Mm-hmm.
VTubing is a career that makes you say many interesting things.
Never, ever look at a VTuber's search history.
Especially not mine.
Content creation makes you do strange research and say strange things. Yeah? Select
Excuse
it.
me, I would like to win now. I said, excuse me, I would like to win.
Can you select it?
No. I
No,
guess I need to just flash through this tide.
I guess.
Or walk forward and spin around a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out spinning takes like no time, so let's see. Walk forward, bite. Spin, spin, forward, bite again. Spin, spin, forward. Done.
Okay. We have gained so much health. And things are on fire for some reason.
You have now stepped on 0 of 4 bases, and you have now endured 8 out of 6 high fives from Mother. As the dust settles, you politely implore your mother to tally up your high fives.
Of course, my sweet. Let's see. 1, 2... What? 8 5-5s? Goodness gracious, my little baby can hang?
That's right, you can hang, and as such, bedtime is no longer necessary.
This is such a good game.
It's a victory. Battle 7. Casualties Rs 2. Casualties theirs 34. PDI. Property damage index 18. Moral. If someone would strike you, meet their hand with all 5 of your fingers.
So true, bestie. So true.
Mother appears to be in a somber mood as she admits to her adulthood and speaks to you for the first time as an equal.
Oh, my sweet. As much as it pains me to admit it, you're not a baby anymore. As such, I suppose it's time you knew. It's time for me to tell you of the birdies and the bees.
Remember the first time we heard of the Krakens or the Leviathans comments? We picked up radio signals, and we picked up a radio signal from it to see if we could communicate. And for some reason, we were able to understand perfectly. And that was, "Oh God, bees!"
Oh, yeah.
And now we know that's referring to those.
Is that what that's referring to?
Apparently so.
Hmm.
Bees refers to the little guys, at least from their perspective.
Yes.
I don't even know what euphemism I apparently made there. Something makes you think you've heard this already.
Oh, I doubt you've heard this.
Sentences with threatening auras.
For real? Oh my god. You see, bees, as irritating as they are, don't just provide us with honey. Within their natural hives, bees exist independently and chaotically. But within a carefully designed hive, their movements are constrained, their needs met, their motivations directed. And with enough of them have been tamed, they're no longer individuals. The hive becomes an individual. An individual just like you or me, my sweet. That's us. Full of bees.
Wait. The Kraken is a court?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So she's saying that you're made of bees?
More or less. I still remember the day of your conception quite clearly. I was surrounded by bees and in an awful mood.
Screenshotting that one. Jade, I'm sorry, but I'm putting this in your news channel post haste.
Make sure you include the crack in there.
Oh yeah. Jade News.
Only the important stuff.
There we go.
Yet one of the hives suddenly produced a strange offering. First they presented me with a carved... Whoa! First they presented me with a carved pumpkin, set alight as to illuminate its potential.
Okay.
Okay. Then they pollinated it with the following materials in this exact order. Wood, bread, rock, bread. These bees weren't mere wasps. They clearly understood the exact genetic makeup I was looking for in my child. After that, they left your egg with me, whereupon I proceeded to carve out and populate the caverns of your skull. Sorry, And soon enough, you came into existence.
Do you need a second?
Nope, doing great. I sure do love bees. Let's go. I used to hate bees. To be honest, I still do. But I'll never forget the scent of that particular hive. Following their aid in conception, I never laid a hand on them again.
Wait, hold on. She's saying you were made by bees? At the very least, you can have some comfort in that bees here is only a metaphor and she's talking about people.
I'm
sorry.
More or less.
You're not sure how to respond. You didn't expect to hear a detailed description of your own conception tonight. Maybe it's bedtime now after all. You think you should head upstairs.
Yeah. My sweet, I don't think you understand. You're a grown-up now. You know about the birds and the bees. You can't stay with me. You have to find your own way home.
Oh. Can she tell you how?
Oh my god, this kid needs to get a job. My sweet, no one can tell you how to get home. That's for you and only you to decide. What I can tell you is that my home lies beneath the surface, to my frequent frustration. I always wanted better for you. It's why you have legs. If you're to find your way home, you should use those legs. Start walking and start climbing. If you climb far enough, you might even find your home on the summit that I've always longed for.
With these final words of encouragement, Mother leaves you, and your dream begins to fade. And that's where the new entries end. The monastery alone, fully grown, your own fate within it a mystery. To be honest, you kind of skipped ahead to this part, anticipating that most of the entries are just filler about the dream's attempts at growth. You can always go back to them later, but at least you finally landed on some actionable information about the Leviathan.
Yeah.
You're referring, of course, to the section detailing the pumpkin recipe.
That what we calling it?
The description of it felt a bit out of place compared to the rest of the entry, like it was stapled onto a larger message. Whatever, you make a note of it in your to-do list. If completing the recipe means you'll no longer face any danger from the Leviathan, it's worth pursuing. After copying it over, you look outside and are startled by how dark it is. I must have spent the whole day reading that entry. I suppose it was quite long and rambling. But what of the war? Did the court even participate? Just as you stand up to investigate, something falls out of your journal. It's a small metallic object. It looks like a key for winding a clock. An odd choice for a bookmark. Was this always in your journal?
Probably.
You ignore it for now, looking to see what became of the war. With the war now behind you, you carry a memorial dedicated to its victims. Memorial to those fallen in the war. Casualties 36. Bring a pumpkin to the Leviathan, lay it on fire, then place the following offerings on it. Wood, bread, stone, bread. Key gang.
Cat time.
Let our legacy be one of grand public works.
Let our legacy be one of grand public works. Nothing? Okay.
Grand public jerks. I was trying to come up with another one.
Ah. That is one thing I always very much appreciate about you, is that you always been ready to make the next joke. It's not just, listening to the joke and laughing at it, it's making the next joke that follows it. A lot of people fail to do that.
Huh.
And I both respect and appreciate it.
Thank you. That feels like... Is yes, Andy, not the standard action of a streamer? I guess, yeah.
Far too many don't.
As you return to the sinister water cooler, the whispers that surround it resume their barrage. Hey, you know what I heard about Her Majesty? I heard she isn't immortal at all. Scandalous, I know, but apparently she drank so many love potions that she now believes herself to be immortal. Now, I'm not saying this is the truth or anything, but it is what I've heard. And that's about as much as you can stomach. You carefully retreat from the water cooler. After briefly hydrating, that is. What?
Oh, that's...
Huh.
So the thing is, if you believe that you are mortal, that means that you can die, right? If you believe that you have the capability of dying, you can. You see where this goes? Very dangerous situation, because yes, by believing you are mortal, you can become mortal, which can lead to your death. As
I guess it does make sense. We can't.
If you believe in your own mortality.
The queen of the court can't die. That's true.
No. Yeah. But if we believe ourselves mortal, then that is I would argue, curse, but it is an affliction that of the possibility of death that the person would be putting on themselves. Right?
Puck stands on the pulpit. If you're done exploring, you can ask him something and get a real answer. Puck looks up at your approach, eyes sparkling and fearful. As usual, we have time for one earnest answer. Why do you proclaim you queen? Why has his demeanor toward you suddenly changed? How might you return home? What exactly is the court? Ask him about the curses placed on the court. Why does your enemy wish to keep you trapped in the court? Why would Hop assume the two of them are dating? Why do you insist you not look in the mirror? Curses?
Yep.
You've recently learned the court suffers from numerous curses. What can he tell you about these curses? Your question has given him an open invitation to provide you with information of his choosing. He switches the wine in his glass while he considers. Finally, I can tell you this about the curses. Under no circumstances should you attempt to lift them. Naturally, you now have even more questions on the same subject. But those will have to wait for another night.
Can I talk about curses for a minute? Because I had to undo one fairly recently, and I just wanted to provide some insight to people.
Go right ahead.
So what is a curse? Or do you want to do this first? Okay.
No, I'm waiting.
So, what is a curse? At a base level, a curse, the existence of a curse demands the existence of purity, of something that is not cursed, by which you can judge something to be cursed or not cursed, right? So the shape of the curse is the difference between the pure and the accursed, or the impure in this situation, if you want to consider it that way. So a curse is a perversion of purity, therefore the shape of the curse is that perversion. Right?
I think I follow.
If the shape of the curse is the difference between the pure and the cursed, So basically you take what the purity is, then you take the curse, the cursed version thereof. The difference between the two is the curse, right? It's what has changed. It's what is different between those two states.
Would you say that negative space is relevant here? Because that's a recurring theme in this game.
It could be, but rather that I think the negative space comes into a different section here, because the next question I have is, let's say, because this is one that happened to me fairly recently, let's say that the curse that you want to purify is disgust. Looking at something and disdaining it, and saying, ugh, this, that. And you do that enough times at a location or at an object, and a curse develops. The difference between it not being cursed and it being cursed is that disgust has been shown to it, right?
All right.
The shape of the curse...
It's an item that's obtained many reactions of disgust.
Yes. And that is the curse. That build-up becomes what is the curse. The curse is the difference between those two. So, that being the case, how do you go back? How do you lift, quote-unquote, a curse? How do you remove it and go back to the pure form?
Treat it with as much respect as it received disgust?
Opposite
and equal?
Sure, but the fundamental answer is that you can't, not without a time machine. The answer to how you purify a curse is that you don't lift it, because a curse is not a layer placed upon something. It is something that has happened or built or occurred to it. The purification of a curse requires moving forward. The purification of the curse requires finding a way to move on past it. In the case of in this case, the case of this disgust, it was transforming it into something that was loved and treasured and accepted by changing it into burnt ash that can be spread into the garden to create flowers. It is transforming it into a new purity, not removing the curse, but purifying it, and by walking forward and finding the next place where it is no longer a curse. You follow?
Yeah, I think so.
So with that sort of situation, with that sort of depiction, and admittedly, this is looking at much more of a Western concept of curses, which is more of a layer placed on something rather than a fundamental change to what it is, which is more my belief system is more akin to, such as it is. But that is just a different way of looking at it. Like the question about what is a curse, the curse is something that is an event, really. It is something that has happened, and you can't unhappen an event.
Today you think about teleportation. I mean, yeah, this is what we're trying to do. Specifically, you think about the variety of spells that allow you to move the court to any location on the battlefield. It doesn't escape your nose that these spells actually cause the court to swap places with its intended target. Which means that these spells aren't limited to moving the court. They also allow you to move any tile. As an example, suppose you wish to move the football to a specific location on the battlefield. To do so, you could first use one of the aforementioned teleportation spells to move the court to the desired location. Then you could simply move the court to the football's location, swapping places with it, and thus moving it to the desired location.
We have well and truly learned this.
Neat. As loath as you are to leave. Also, I just made a very, very, very important realization. Jade?
Hello?
We have been approaching the egg problem entirely wrong. We need to be the light of youth. That is the only way it's possible.
Oh, what? Wait, go on.
Because if we go to the dragon as a character that isn't the Light of Youth, the dragon will not reassemble his egg, and it will stay a broken egg.
Oh my god, you're right.
We will not have 3 eggs on the field at the same time.
Oh
we'll
my
have
god,
2
you're right.
eggs and a pile of eggshell.
Oh, you're a genius.
Oh my god, I just caught the very, very cruel trick.
Oh, if we got there. Oh my golly gosh goodness.
A new paint is on display.
Oh, this Huffley's well known, is he not?
Yeah, my gut tells me he's familiar, but I cannot look at his name. How very strange.
Neither can I. Have we misplaced it?
You chime in to suggest that the subject's anonymity may be no accident. You point to the fact that the artist has omitted all identifying information from the subject's jersey, including the jersey number. The air grows cold.
The same jersey.
That the artist neglected to paint.
You said it was safe.
I could have sworn it was.
But now it's swallowed a name.
We can't be certain that's the case.
But all evidence suggests otherwise. Something has been stolen.
Look, we can find it. The subject is familiar to us. We can recover his name, just...
I can't, not here, not now, no.
But you're...
No, do not speak it here, not in front of that.
He moves to follow without sparing you a glance, repeating under his breath. I could have sworn it was safe. You aren't certain what has transpired here, but it leaves you with a uneasy feeling.
Well, we made the comparison before about the void and going hollow. You know?
Yeah.
As a comparison to stale. It is the nothing that's consuming you.
As a result of meeting Brecky, you get a small bonus. 10 stone. Stone soup this morning.
Mm-hmm.
How's the research going? On top of the pile of research materials, you find another report on Skip's progress. Thankfully, it's more of an executive summary. No real updates, but she expects to be finished with her current project by tomorrow as planned. Okay.
Yay. We have eggs on the field. I repeat, we have eggs on the field. Play
eggs
ball.
On the field. Dragon's Lair. Switch job. The Light of Youth. This is gonna frickin' suck.
Let's go to war.
Go to war once more.
You said we could,
Court goes to war. Comfort.
You said we can comfort an egg?
Yes. I have discovered that. And as you raid the court, your enemy proposes a bit of sport.
Your Majesty, do you fancy a game of golf?
What? Right now?
No, yes, let's play a hole while we wage war. Yeah, maybe. It's golf.
First, you don't have any clubs.
Mm,
Second, you've never played before.
Oh,
Third, you don't want to risk your life on the battlefield just to hit a
golf?
ball around.
Oh, but no, I think you misunderstand. Golf is not merely the game that mortals play. Golf is a state of mind. Any activity where precision might be employed is fundamentally isometric to golf, you see. So, well, if we can play some golf on the, on the battlefield, we can, just a little golf here. We can play a few rounds. So just a
I was going to have to elaborate on that.
Oh, gladly. Take, for example, one aspect of waging war with your resources, right? Yes, your resources.
Sure.
Okay, under normal circumstances, you want to maximize the resources, correct? Something about a cat? I don't really get that part.
Sure. Wait,
so,
what?
in essence, you can never have too many resources, and even if it's possible to have too few, kind of like, clubs and golf balls and, hitting them around.
Sure.
But what if instead you aim to collect a very specific amount of each resource? It's going to be 0. I bet it's going to be, as low as possible. It's possible you can have too many, but now you must employ precision. See, it's golf, because the precision involved makes it golf by making the...
Can you please stop wasting your time?
Oh, fine, I'll be brief. Let's see if you can collect exactly 18 bread, 2 water, 41 wood, 11 stone, and $20.
And?
And 28 bucks.
Ah.
If you do, I'll return one of your keys. Little golf. What do you say? Sounds pretty fun. Doesn't
I'll
it?
think about it.
A gig.
Oh, I almost clicked the wrong button.
1 up.
Egg. Retry a losing battle.
That seems good. Ooh, yeah. Working shopping. Oh my gosh. We chillin'. We chillin'.
Bill Maxine.
Any thoughts? So, no one in my chat commented on the metaphysical talk. I'm loath to say. Was there any comments on your side?
Let's see. Some curses are load bearing. Don't lift the curses, and well, like theorizing on what the answer is for curses, and someone needs to learn to move on from my affliction, warlock. Dusk says that they follow.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about the game at all. So,
yeah, and I do remember that you mentioned that, like, you had to deal with a curse in the form of... Well, you brought up the solution, but I don't think you brought up the situation where you made ashes that you used for...
For gardening, to fertilize it so that it could grow into something new and instead of exist as something that was scorned. It was bramble, for the record. This seems...
Fire? Using wood. This position is okay, I believe, but...
The other one's not gonna hit the egg, right? Okay, good.
Doesn't say it will.
Alright, this works then. We're gonna need a lot of water in this. It's gonna be a wet run. Nice.
Exactly what we needed.
Wait,
hold on. Start with the woodcutter since we got the mirror that duplicates. First 3, and then a couple of defensive drillers. And then I don't think we start new fires. First of all, because we can't if we make a driller. And secondly, because we gain a bunch of wood.
Yep, and the drillers will protect us against the one angry man.
Yep.
Infinite resources.
Dusk mentions that they think you have brought this up once before, maybe? I was thinking that, yeah, maybe you've said that on the stream, the situation of having a pile of bramble that you've pulled out and realizing that the pile itself was...
Yeah, this is new discussion of like the formation and the shape of curses, and that means is more, you know, what was what I haven't talked about on stream yet.
Yeah.
But yeah.
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 Man, titanium cord. We have been doing this for a while now.
I like it. It's fun.
Me too, but also, like, there's a little bit of a nugget in the back of my mind that's saying, next game. Gotta move on to the next game at some point.
Oh yeah, series fatigue is real. But I'm willing to go along with this for as long as you are, because I'm having a good time. Also, I'm still technically on hiatus, so whatever.
Yeah. I will say this. I would love to have you guest for additional streams on Wednesdays.
Yay.
And the next Wednesday game I play should be well suited for having guests on. Just because it does not take high levels of focus or manual dexterity. So it's not particularly distracting and fun like, it can absolutely just be a chat around game that'll be playing next. So it's well suited for you join me if you so choose. And I had a point here and I've kind of lost it.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I am aiming to collect the keys at this point.
Okay.
I think it is time that we collect the keys and make an exit through the proper channels.
Okay. Three wheat, top left. Alright, see if you can fish for thing. Yeah. See? Yeah, do that one. No. You had it right. No. Left. Yeah, that.
That's just gonna put the catapult next to us, though.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we still have a turn available. I thought that was spending all the time.
Nope, that option gives us a turn. It did eat the market, unfortunately, but that was a cascade problem, so I'm not going to blame myself for it. Probably water. So there's only one man's.
This gambit again, I suppose?
I suppose. We definitely need more food.
The best we can do for that is just the workshop producing farmers, which it will, because we do have farmland near it.
Looks like we get 3 farmmans, maybe? No. 1. No! What? Why didn't our drillers help? What? Oh.
Hey, boss, that ain't my territory. I'm supposed to defend the court.
Oh. Okay.
Uh...
Well, at least the eggs are okay. That's what really matters.
Yeah, that is what truly matters here. Creates a mode at the start. Okay, hear me out.
Yes?
That. And then the vanity mirror will produce drillers to defend the eggs.
Ooh. Okay. Hot stuff.
As low tide begins, the birdcage surrounds itself with a moat.
What's in the shop? Oh. We need to moisten the eggs.
I know.
Scary, though.
The mirror only matches the first 3, so if we do that tactic, we'll only get 1 driller.
So we do the drillers first?
I don't think that changes anything. Unless, yeah, then we'd be doing this, which is maybe fine.
Yeah, looks fine to me. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good. Assuming that the drillers can suplex that. Hmm.
It is scamps, they're low damage.
Okay. We're low on our bonuses. We need more food, so I'd say the food option.
Any markets? No. Alright.
Yeah. New sign?
A brand new sign appears on the battle.
Hello?
I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry, Jade, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
I know what the... It's a good joke, but...
Huh? What?
I'm not gonna look. I can't look. I can't look.
What?
Just trust me on this one. I cannot look at the sign.
Okay. I do not understand, but I respect.
This sign carries a very powerful magic. If we look at that sign in particular, there's a solid chance we lose the eggs.
Oh.
Then again, our positioning is kind of... We have a very ideal position on the battlefield, so if I can get it to where the eggs are under no threat, then I will look.
They're almost under no threat right now.
Yeah, we're very close to achieving that. Well, this... no.
Mm-mm. You'd have to, if you get rid of the shop... Hold on. If you get rid of the shop on the right there, then you can bring the wheat down, and it'll collapse the water into a egg isolatory position. See?
Nice.
And then if all of your matches are on the top right, then that won't change for the rest of the field.
Yeah. A brand new sign appears on the battlefield. Lean against a parapet atop the walls of the court. You look at the new sign.
No smoking, no fumar. Okay.
You sigh. Okay. Fine. Gasp from behind you.
This is the first spell we've encountered that has an effect on Her Majesty, is it not?
It must be remarkably powerful.
Indeed. Hmm? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I think Just that.
Mm-hmm.
One less. Just for the sake of being able to make drillers next turn. Worst case scenario.
Make one of them a driller and then add one. Yeah, add one driller maybe.
It wouldn't be
I
able to
guess.
do anything. There's no mountains.
True. Never mind. Eggs are safe. That's what matters.
Yep.
And we have a lot of
Person could potentially get to us and deal like one hit. They're spying at the halfway point and they're far.
Mm-hmm.
You got close.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, let this work. Please let this work. The shop? No, that's birds. I hate birds.
Birds are bad. Birds are real bad. I think that one's got to be it. We got bonus water, which is kind of good, because we care more about protection than we do about burning things down, actually, which is weird for fire, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, this just has to be a weird run.
Mm-hmm. I believe.
There we go.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah.
You just want to shimmy shake a few times? We even would have wheat if it made any difference. Wait, you can do matches in the top left and it won't affect anything, right? Yeah, like over there. Now we have a shop. Right?
Yeah. Market.
What is the scamp icon for? Oh yeah, that. I don't care about that. That sounds way too much hassle.
If we wanted to do that, ideally we would be the market form, and we should have done that earlier with a earlier market fight, but I don't believe we've encountered a market until just now, so.
Yeah, right.
Equalize our assets a bit.
Uh-huh. Always diversify your asset portfolio.
Nah. We can visit the gift shop after we win. Nothing, I believe.
Okay. Wait, what was in the other thing, though? Just... Okay, so we're... Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just go.
Mm-hmm. Boats are scary. But it is all boats, which is still scary. Volcanoes are not scary. And half of them are defensive. I think it's got to be volcanoes. Most important thing is... The only thing that matters really is securing the eggs, right? Nothing else matters than that, right? Right now, the eggs are not secure.
Trying to think of a way to achieve it.
We can move the eggs, right?
We can.
I mean, that saves one. Then the other one can move to the right. 3? 2? I don't know. Then it blows up, though, with a bit of that one. That seems bad.
Didn't kill it. Especially if we rain on it.
True. But then, yeah, none of our enemies can get to it, and we can burn down everything else. Ooh, it's a little sketch, but I'm okay with it. Yep, both. Now we burn everything down to the floor. Yep. Looks good to me. And then we visit the hospital. See if there's anything that helps.
Hello, hospital. You are currently on fire, but I would like to purchase an IV drip and increase her max health a couple times. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And you're certain that's not going to explode it, right?
I believe it will do 5 damage. Although I will note that we have the unique buff of... Yeah. Yes, whether the court's immunity to fire also extends to volcanoes. Allow me. The answer is yes.
But that doesn't extend to our eggs.
Maybe not.
I think we're good.
Is it can't... Yeah.
Hmm?
That's as good as we're gonna get, I believe.
Egg's gonna incubate. Took no damage. I mean, we're taking damage, but the eggs took none.
There we go.
Gosh.
Please let this... No! Specifically, you're told that you need to bring 3 eggs together to fulfill some sort of prophecy. Having gone through all the trouble bringing 2 eggs this far, do you really want to skip this battle?
I say no.
I do not want to listen to a musical performance instead of fighting the boss. Never go back. The dragon looks at the 2 footballs you... Good, it's at the start, it's not at the end! The dragon looks at the 2 footballs you've brought to the battlefield and appears to shed most of its bravado.
Oh, whoa, babe, I don't know, jeez. Like, are you sure? I mean, like, it feels like it's a bit super fast. I mean, I won't say that I don't want it, obviously, but I don't,
You have no idea what he's talking about.
Dragons are traditionally very bad at commitment. Ask me how I know. Yep.
You don't think too much of it as you line up the dragon's lair with the 2 footballs, other than that all 3 objects appear to resemble the same egg. The dragon's sudden scream, however, forces you to reconsider the weight of this action.
Oh my god!
His protestations are cut short as the 3 eggs recombine around him, leaving a single harmless egg where his lair once stood. A single egg that is soon washed away with the tide.
Okay.
Victory!
That's it?
Oh! Special victory. Battle 6. Casualties ours, 8. Casualties theirs, 13. PDI. Property Damage Index, 7. Moral. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Okay. I expected a little more, not gonna lie.
With time and repetition comes comfort. You feel your maximum level of comfort increased to 8. Well, we do have more coming up. We're gonna talk to the drunkard, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
I thought we had more with the dragon. I thought the dragon would have more. Considering how much went on after we got the goats together.
Yeah, good point. With the war now behind you, you encounter a memorial dedicated to its victims. Memorials for those fallen in the war. Casualties 21. Now, having expended much of his energy during the day, the court retires to bed. And as night falls, you await the moment when everything begins to move. Nervous about potentially losing them again, you pick up all the keys you managed to retrieve thus far. These keys include a key for winding a clock, and that's it.
Hooray! We definitely can finish the cat's puzzle.
Yep. Return to the side of the pile you previously started building for the benefit of the cat.
Sure.
Yes, let your legacy be one of grand public works, great queen. Okay. Carefully.
And
it's done. Try not to think too hard about why you constructed this pile. You step back and admire your handiwork. The cat wastes no time beginning to climb to his destination. As he makes his ascent, you wonder why he was so eager to get up there in the first place. Our enemy draws near. Stay back, wretch! What is he hissing at? Oh!
Oh!
Wait, is that one of your keys? If you did something that didn't come through.
Oh, I did. Oh, thank you so much, Havoc. Eee. I went, and my mic probably was like, meh.
What can I say, Havoc? This was secretly Moo the storyteller once again. Moo plays a visual novel. Instead of, oh, it turns out that Moo plays a game that turns into a bullet hell. This time it was, Moo plays a game that's secretly a visual novel. Joke's on you, idiots. Also, thank you, Havoc, for the generous
Yes, thank you so much.
Me and my cohorts, as always.
You're wonderful.
Such villainy will no longer be tolerated. Thief, remove yourself from these premises. Have at thee! Chaos promptly ensues. In the brief moment you have to bear witness, one cat escapes and the other chases. Multiple objects are dislodged from the shelves and follow the floor with a crash. Additional crashes from neighboring rooms and hallways continue to echo as the chase moves further away. Yet somehow, when the dust clears, your beautiful pile remains standing. Phew. And that's not all. Just as you're preparing to leave, you notice something at your feet. It's one of your keys, presumably fallen from the top of the shelf where the cat had it. Specifically, it's the key to your mailbox.
Mailbox?
Could have.
What? Oh, like the ones they have in the post office. Got it. I'm like, why do you have a key to your mailbox?
We live in an apartment, so it could be a shared lobby mailbox system.
Oh.
Thank you, GCU Gray Area. What is the football doing here? You're a bit perplexed to discover that the egg-like football has taken up residence in the dining hall.
Her Majesty is correct to protest. In polite company, football is well understood to be an outdoor sport.
You aren't really protesting, though you do wonder how it got here. Perhaps it has entered into hibernation. Has football season passed us by already? Alright, well, is there anyone here who would like to help move it to a more appropriate location? As the crowd quickly disperses, you think you can assume the answer to that question is no.
If it were an egg, then it would already be in an appropriate location. Ah, alas, alas. Omelets.
Having previously settled the debate in favor of strife, you come to observe how the new state of things is shaking out. As it stands, the thermostat is currently set to comfort level 7. What are you doing? You should be aiming higher than this.
Hey, maybe Her Majesty had a change of heart, yeah? Please?
Nonsense. Her Majesty has committed herself to the path of strife. Such a setback is clearly temporary.
If you say so. We have to get comfort to 10.
Why, just to be a dick?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, also, gift shop.
Yeah, and the bar as well.
Bar is the important one.
As you return to the sinister water cooler, the whispers that surround it resume their barrage. Now here's a tasty little tidbit you might not have heard before. See, it turns out that a losing battle doesn't go on the book until Her Majesty's cup finishes filling up. What does that mean? Why, it means that Her Majesty can retry any battle she wishes just by quitting before her cup is full. Such a practice is surely taboo. But I understand Her Majesty is no stranger to transgression.
One of the several transes that we're no stranger to.
Oh yeah. But as long as we keep our lips sealed, how will she ever know?
That's nice.
That's about as much as you can stomach. You carefully retreat from the water cooler. After briefly hydrating, that is. You got 2 water.
Yay. Gift shop was right there. What? What? Okay.
Gift shop first? Oh, okay.
Just dump the money, yeah. We need a teddy bear with this flipping off the audience.
Alright. The Fountain of Youth. Hop is seated over there.
Hi, Hop.
You check how Hop is doing, see it by himself. So bored, Your Majesty. Nothing to do around here. You found that there to be a surplus of things to do around here, actually. Maybe for you, you got a war and stuff. But me. Not even Skip will play with me anymore. I'll work always. Isn't he also one of your magical scholars? He could help Skip with her research, couldn't he not? Your Majesty, come on. My specialty is fake magic. Not compatible with real research. Well, you could run errands for her?
Fair. Completely fair.
Yeah, on second thought, maybe you should just get some rest. You return to the bar for another drink. As you drink, the prophet nearby stirs from his sleep. Tonight, his ramblings are very concise.
He comes, he comes.
And that's it.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one, Mom. Kind of important. I'd be heeding if I were you, you know.
Your drink now finished, you stand up from the bar. Well, that's concerning.
Mildly.
That is... You dare butt me. Dare ye butt with Buttman?
You still have the accent for the barkeep? Thank you. Making the barkeep a Youper is amazing.
Good evening, Your Majesty. Shall we perform your last rites? Sure. Wood. We want wood.
Ooh. Wow.
81. 91. Not a good result, huh? I'll do my best to smooth this over with the church, but Your Majesty might consider undergoing some form of penance. His reaction
Seems like that was good.
What does it matter if you didn't break your previous record? You still achieved victory, did you not? Except Market cares nothing for victory,
Yeah.
Your Majesty. Market cares only for growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sounds familiar. Actually, now that you think of it, has he not forgained something? What about the price of health? The court has 40 health in reserve. Does that not add any value to your worth? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Your Majesty. Health is definitely not a recognized asset class of market.
Mm-hmm.
Should have figured as much. Now, if you'll excuse me, his day complete, Leland takes his leave.
I think we did very good with money.
Yeah, we did a good job. Like, that was...
Mm-hmm.
That's difficult. Enemies offered to discuss curses remains on the table. Does it now?
Mm-hmm.
Your enemy looks up at your approach.
Your Majesty, perfect. Shall we discuss a curse and its implications?
How about the Curse of Comfort? You know, as far as curses go, the Curse of Comfort doesn't sound that unpleasant.
Yes, until it subsumes everything, and all meaning dissolves and all sensation numbs. It is quite pleasant.
Can you assume that all you need to do is to crank the strife up on the thermostat?
Precisely. And since you've already chosen the path of strife, you'll need to raise it to 10.
Okay, that's pretty straightforward.
And arduous.
Having discussed a curse with you, your enemy grows bored and wanders off. Go to the stale feast?
Mm-mm.
No?
Do you want to? If we go to the stale feast, we bring her with us.
Yeah. I don't think I do. Puck looks up at your approach, eyes sparkling and fearful. As usual, we have time for one earnest answer. Why did he proclaim you queen? Why has his demeanor toward you suddenly changed? How might you return home? What exactly is the court? Why should you not attempt to lift the curses placed on the court? Why does your enemy wish to keep you trapped in the court? Why would Hop assume the two of them were dating? Why did you insist you not look in the mirror?
Curses, I think.
Why not lift the curses?
Yeah.
Previously, you asked him what he could tell you about the curses afflicting the court. His response? He responded by saying that you should not attempt to lift these curses under any circumstance. You now like him to provide the reason for that assertion.
Mm-hmm.
There are many reasons, but they all amount to the same thing. You do not have the experience necessary to differentiate between cosmetic curses and load-bearing curses.
That's fair.
Should you compromise the latter, something like this will happen, except permanently. The this he refers to is, naturally, the total collapse of the court, which occurs immediately following his answer.
Hooray!
The mornings continue to churn. Oh, there aren't any updates from Skip on the progress of her research. Well, she should be almost done. You expect she's probably tying up all the loose ends.
Should we wrap?
I'm scared.
Oh, it's in the perfect position, too.
You've been waiting for the Leviathan to return. From your journal, you learned that an offering will permanently ingratiate the creature to the court. This offering involves bringing a pumpkin to the Leviathan, laying it on fire, and then making the following offerings in the pumpkin in this order: wood, food, stone, food. You made a note of this recipe on your to-do list in case you forget it. So to do this, you'll need some way of transporting the pumpkin to the Leviathan,
which is right at.
Lay it on fire.
It's right at the other two, which is perfect.
Yeah. Another painting invites your evaluation. You evaluate the new painting.
Horse flakes. Isn't that Puck?
I don't think so.
Oh. Stop, Your Majesty! You mustn't look!
Why not? The painting looked harmless enough. If a derivative of what?
No, stop, Your Majesty! Don't describe it! It bears the brand of a great demon!
One fully capable of sundering our world!
It's possible you've seen too much already! Who would even place this here?
Someone who means the court great harm, no doubt.
We must dispose of it quickly. It's because of John Harvey Kellogg, an absolute monster, who has undeniably obliterated our modern understanding of medicine and health. No, really.
No small task, since we must also keep our eyes covered.
I can use my elbows! Come, guide me!
Two of them fumble about for a few comical minutes before managing to carry the painting away. In support of their efforts, you choose not to sneak another peek at the supposed demon brand.
No, really, John Harvey Kellogg is a horrible person. Or was, I should say, but, you know.
As a result of eating brekkie, you get a small bonus. 10 food. Hey, they actually served us food this time. Dun, 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 dun. It's time. The agreement you negotiated with Puck sits on your desk, waiting for his signature. You quickly review the amended agreement. The terms remain as follows. Her Majesty agrees to leave the court the moment she is able to do so safely and through the proper channels. In exchange, her steward agrees to genuinely and earnestly aid Her Majesty in doing so. The aforementioned aid will be delivered to Her Majesty through indirect means of communication whenever possible. Additionally, Her Majesty agrees to ask no additional questions of her steward, even and especially when her steward is drunk on victory. Those are the terms. Should you choose to sign, you will also be giving your name to a fairy, whatever that might mean.
As you wish it.
You move to sign when a voice calls out, "Wait!" Puck is here. First he shuts the doors, then the windows.
Mm-hmm.
Then he carefully checks each drawer of your desk, presumably looking for any signs of tampering.
Mm-hmm.
If we're to do this, we must take the proper precautions. We can't risk your name slipping out into the public. Oh, you thought there might be at least one witness. Such a thing is customary among mortals, after all.
Well, we do it.
He gives you
Yep.
He gives you a frustrated look. My queen, you and I both know she is always watching.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. With a witness on hand, you pick up the pen. The mysterious mortal queen of Titanium Court, always a stranger. What is her name? I'm faced with a choice. I've adopted many names over my life. Some of small facets of myself, some stage names. Some simply silly. But I suppose there's one I would love to get rid of here. Sign away. But I can't. I'll have to do something else. A silly moniker from an era before. Cars.
Hmm.
At one point it was. Puck investigates your printed name and the signature behind it. Really? Your name is Cars? Correct. You suggest he not reduce its power by repeating it too often? I would never. But that's not important. Now it's his turn. You have his name, but not his signature. He prints his name and signs the document tentatively, as if the paper were one sudden move away from leaping up and biting him. And now it's done.
Mm-hmm.
You have a deal. For the first time since you met him, he appears to actually relax in your presence. First, let me apologize for my conduct. You see, I assumed I was dealing with a cruel and capricious god, like so many who have come before you. As enticing as that information is, you cannot and will not ask him anything about it. Ha! Of course, of course. Here, let this be the start of my promised aid. He hands you a single letter, then bows before leaving the room. Puck handed you a letter explaining how to safely leave the court. Perhaps it's time to read it. You open the letter from Puck. True to his word, it contains a detailed list of instructions. Right. I'll try not to waste your time. You understand the basics, I assume? If not, here they are. To leave through the proper channels, you must exit through the gates on the night following victory.
Mm-hmm.
To open those gates, you need at least 4 of your magical mortal keys, now twice pilfered from your possession. He paused for a moment, irritated at his use of the passive voice here, given his own role in the first instance of pilfering. Based on my observations, here's where your keys are now. 2 keys are in your possession. Keys in the hands of your enemy, 8. Keys away in discovery, 2. For those keys stolen by your enemy, I will immediately begin working to recover them. I won't go into the details, but I know most of his blind spots. I have complete faith I can retrieve your keys unnoticed. Now, I know what you're thinking. If he prevented your departure before, then what's going to stop him from doing it again?
Knives.
The answer is, well, you are. My magic is no match for his. The same is true of everyone else in the court, except for you. Okay, well, you really hope you can explain how to use this alleged magic. I can't explain how to use your magic. You'll just have to experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
We need to get 3 enemies and then line them up.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Either way, once you can open the gates, there's no harm in trying again and again until you succeed. There actually is harm in trying. What are you going to do if he steals your keys again? And if you're worried about losing your keys, don't be.
Mm-hmm.
Long ago, I mastered the spell for duplicating keys. You should be familiar. It's a mortal magic. Any key that you or I recover, I will copy and preserve. You can face him free of such concerns.
Dangerous magic.
I've already taken the liberty of copying the keys in your possession. You can thank me later. It's not very reassuring that I invaded your privacy to this degree without asking you first, although you admit it's a solid plan.
Yeah.
Now, for my own safety, I'll be sending you updates indirectly via letters like this. The day of your departure cannot come soon enough. Please try and keep damage to the court to a minimum in the meantime. And that's it. You suppose we'll carry on as you have so far and wait further updates.
All right. Question.
Yes.
It is ours.
It
Are you
is
good
quite
to hear?
ours.
Yes. I don't know how much we more want to do, though I would be okay with doing more. It is hours o'clock.
It sure is. We have been going for quite a while. I think we are in a decent position that if we go till hours o'clock again, the next stream may be the last.
Ooh.
We could potentially get 2 more keys, either stolen from enemy via a wager, or by Puck managing to secure and transfer us those keys.
Yeah.
And with 4 keys, we will be able to open the gates, and it's never going to be that simple, is it?
I think it would be.
Leave.
What else? Moo.
Yeah?
What could possibly go wrong?
I guess he can't steal our keys, so
Yeah, exactly.
that is a very strong option. Puck's help has helped. Puck's genuine. Thanks, Puck. Puck, good fellow. I dare
thank
say. I dare say you're a good fellow. And Jade,
Thank you. Yes. Hi. What? Well,
the same applies to you.
yay. And you're a good girl.
Wow. See here.
Good night, friends. Hope you had a lovely time.
Let's see. Rabbit Echo.